So, welcome everybody to the Segal Theatre Center and here at the Evaristo Center CUNY. This is the second day of our Penworld Voices International Play Festival. Thank you all for coming and taking time out of your, for sure, busy life to be here and listen to voices from around the globe. The Penworld Voices Festival was established by Salman Rushdie and Paul Auster because they felt under the Bush administration at the time, America had a tunnel vision. There were not enough voices heard. 95% of all publications were in the English language or also heavily American. And out of the 5% that are left over, only 2 or 2.5 were not French or German who enjoy the privilege of being so wonderfully supported by their own governments. So this afternoon, we have something very special here. We have a playwright from Cuba. And here is Yerandy Fleites Pérez. We actually invited him before the announcement by the Obama administration that there will be a new age or a new rethinking of the collaboration, and we were happy it worked out, and that he even could come. He got a visa. He arrived the day before. It's the first time he's out of Cuba, and right away he has a reading in New York at the Segal Center. So this is remarkable already, and. So we, the Segal Center, bridge academia and professional theater, international and American theater, and to collaborate with Penworld Voices, which is a festival for 10 days. The catalog is outside on your brochure. It's a fantastic sampling of truly significant writers and voices from the world, and it's our honor that we are part of it, that we are allowed to collaborate with them and present our writers. After today, next Monday, is our last day, and tonight the great also Roland Schimmelpfennig will be coming here. This is Christine Scarfudo, the producer of the festival, and maybe you'll make... Yeah, so if you have a cell phone, please do take it out now and see that it's on off. And whenever you're ready, you call the actors in.
I just also wanted to thank our wonderful translator and director, Julián Mesri. So thank you so much for being a part of this festival this year.
Julián.
We spent a lot of time with the script in the past couple of days. So thank you for your work on that. And without further ado, I think we'd like to start the reading. So My Uncle the Exile.
Good evening. My name is Dago, and I am my uncle's nephew. I mean, the son of my mother, who is my uncle's younger sister. In short, I am my uncle's nephew on my mother's side. My uncle is the hero of the story, but he's not here yet. He'll come in a bit later in the show. He comes from Miami, from the Southwest area. And all this red tape and paperwork, you know, it always causes delays. Last week, he called on the phone and announced he was coming after 30 long absent years. Just that. For now, that is the only thing worth knowing. Today is the day that the exile returns. Our comedy begins on a day like this.
In the room of a house, Piedad fixes the furniture and cleans them with a damp towel. There's an immense photo of Vladimir Ilyich Lenin hanging on the wall. She goes towards it, takes it down, and gently begins removing the dust with a rag. She's about to put it back when a down Robespierre appears.
Take it down.
What?
Yes, take it down. When your brother leaves, you can put it back if you want.
You think he'll mind?
Better not risk it.
I was doing it for you.
Besides, I've been looking at it for a while now and it's started yellowing around the edges.
Ah, yes, could be.
A photo of Lenin doesn't say much of anything about a communist. Don't you have his portrait?
Whose?
Your brother's. A big one, where he's by himself.
Yes, from when he was about 15 years old.
Then put it up there.
If it were up to me, I'm just so used to seeing him in the wall. You know, I adore him like a saint.
You're crazy, Piedad.
Many of the things I asked for him for ended up coming true.
Your brother is the saint. If it wasn't for him.
Yes, that's true.
Besides, the Lenin portrait could be seen as an affront.
I don't think that Evaristo would fall for that bullshit. This painting was our father's. Evaristo grew up seeing this painting on the wall of the house.
It's better not to risk it. He's our guest, and we can't disrespect him like that.
Fine, I'll put it away.
We can have something up there that says, "Welcome, Evaristo." What do you think?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
What are people going to think?
To hell with the people. Have the people ever given you anything? So,
I am saying it for your sake.
for me, the party doesn't care about that if that's what you're worrying you. We're talking
about my brother, Alan.
And at the end of the day, what is your brother? For all practical purposes, he's a visitor, a tourist, a factor that will help raise the capital funds to the economy of our country this year.
Alan Rospier. You say it with such coldness that you're freezing me.
It's not coldness, it's the pure and honest truth. Your brother represents a specific growth objective. That's politics.
That's my brother.
Yes. And I don't mean it in the way that you're taking it. I know what I'm talking about.
He is my brother, Alan Rospier.
Yes, and he's my brother-in-law. I also feel it here, but I was not talking about you. I was clearing things up so you wouldn't get all guilty with me. Things are more than clear. Besides, family is family.
I would prefer to be careful and not mix things up. Understand?
I feel the same way. Find Evaristo's portrait.
Piedad takes off Lenin's painting. Adam Robespierre lights a cigar. Piedad brings the portrait of Evaristo.
All right, let me see. Forget Lenin.
Adam Robespierre hangs the portrait.
There. Dang, this is going to cheer him up after so many years.
Worth me.
Adelina appears.
Can I?
Come in, Adelina.
I have the welcoming remarks here.
All right, let me take a look.
Welcoming remarks?
Welcoming remarks, yes.
Nervous.
A little. I don't know how I'm going to react when I see him. It's been so long.
I can imagine.
30 years, can you imagine?
But relax, everything's gonna turn out just fine.
This is excellent, but it needs some major edits, Adelina. We can't touch on political themes, okay? Not everything is politics. For example, what is this? Comrade Mariel? In any case, right? Comrade Evaristo. Or, in any case, right? Dear Evaristo, or just Evaristo. None of this comrade business, okay? Another thing, the organized masses do not greet him. We greet him. His family and friends, okay? It can all be done, but tactfully, yes? Lots of tact. Emancipate is the word. Negotiate is the word. Wrap it up is the word. Remove obligations is the word.
I'll work on it from there.
She exits.
You're not exaggerating a bit?
The pig is 200 pounds.
What an exaggeration.
Exaggeration. We need lots of lard, yeah? Lots of lard.
We're not so many.
That you can recall.
Robespierre!
Coming!
The water's boiling.
We're gonna slay the beast. Don't fall asleep.
He exits.
The earth wouldn't open up and swallow me up. It wouldn't open up, goddammit. It wouldn't open right now. It's a pig. That's right. A pig.
Adam Robespierre re-enters.
Psst, Magdalena. Piedad.
Yes?
They're going to stab the pig.
And what, do you want me to kill it?
No, I need you to grab a pot to collect the blood for the sausage.
All right, the blood sausage.
They exit.
Coming. Come in. Right this way.
A boy and girl, perfectly uniformed, enter, followed by Pura and Piedad.
1, 2, 3, and.
Imagine all the people living for today.
Can you hear how that little bastard screams?
This song has always made me so sad.
Why?
I don't know.
Miss Pura! Miss Pura!
What is it, my dear? Well, hold it until school.
The girl leaves.
Robespierre was the one who got me excited about it since I struggle with English.
Imagine is a very beautiful song.
Yes. Imagine is a classic.
Adam Robespierre enters with a pot full of blood and his hands stained.
Now what, Robespierre?
Put your hand underneath so it doesn't drip, Adan. I've cleaned this house 2 times so far today.
And what do you think of Pura's little homage?
The pot is leaking, Adan.
We appreciate your willingness to cooperate, Pura.
I'm here for whatever you need.
We know, Pura.
Leaving with the children.
Chin up.
Aren't you exaggerating?
Exaggerating with what? We just can't kill people's hopes like that, Yerandy. We need Evaristo to feel full, satisfied.
I don't know. It just seems a bit ridiculous to me.
Alright, tell me. Here's the blood for the sausage. Does that seem ridiculous to you?
I understand, Adan. I understand.
No, Piedad, you don't understand. The problem is you never understand.
He exits.
Put some salt in the blood so it doesn't coagulate.
Dago enters.
Between the pigs and John Lennon, it's a wonder anyone can get any sleep in this house.
It's about time you got up. Your uncle have gotten here and surprised you in bed.
My uncle's coming, who would have thought?
God never leaves you, son.
Huh? And Lennon?
He has been swept with Evaristo.
Damn, I didn't think I'd live to see that.
Well, you see your father and his schemes. Oh, what a pity. I feel bad for poor Lennon. We didn't have to overdo it. What does Evaristo care?
Poor Lennon didn't even leave a shadow of the Russian aristocracy when he was done with them. Shh. He ate the salt for lunch and with the side of potatoes.
Enough of this. You know better.
With butter?
Better! I said better. You know better.
Well, did he or didn't he have him for lunch?
Stop mortifying me, Dago. Don't say what you know you don't feel.
He had his reasons, naturally, of course he did. The man didn't want to have any heirs left, and that's that. We also can't say that it was somewhat unreasonable, although he was quite unreasonable, as you may have noticed.
That's enough, Dago.
In short, I feel that my beloved Yankee uncle is quite worthy of taking that place in our house, don't you?
With how my head is, I could care less. You know how many people have passed through here today?
500.
The last thing I want to do right now is see anyone. Anyone.
Relax, Ma. Relax. It's all going to go well. When the people begin to bother us, we'll tell them all to go to hell, and that's that.
Help me, Dago. Dear God, I ask of you. It's been 30 years since I've seen him, and I don't know...
Relax. You think he doesn't understand this comedy? You think that the people that come from there don't tell him? Relax. Uncle Evaristo is not an extraterrestrial.
I always felt sorry for him. I don't know why. Always so listless, so skinny. I don't know, his sad look, those long fingers, always bruised from crushing almonds. What we had the most was nothings, and more nothings. Or at most in December, our pockets filled with almonds. And we were happy, you know? Even like that, we were happy. I thought I would never see him again. That's what's happening. That's what's happening to me.
But you already said it, Mom. God never leaves you.
Yes, it seems so, although after 30 years, I'm starting to doubt it.
And now you'll see he'll come right through the door just about now.
And you will see what kind of person your uncle is, Dago. You'll see.
Adam Robespierre enters whistling and with the pig's head in his hands.
Good afternoon, sleepyhead.
You dug up Lenin and cut off the head of a pig. What is this, Pa, the French Revolution?
You should criticize less and do more for your country.
Oh, please, Pa, don't remind me of my country. My country should do less for me.
Then stop messing around and do something for your uncle, huh?
Like what?
Like cutting some ice, chilling the beers.
Yeah, everything for Uncle.
And put this in the kitchen. Go on.
Gives Dago the pork head.
Alas, poor Chanchi. I hardly knew him.
He exits.
Crying again? It looks like you were going to welcome a martyr.
For God's sake, shut your mouth, Adan.
No, I'm serious. If you start with the sobbing, I'll get out of here and you can figure it out for yourself.
Yeah.
No, not now. Babe, get dressed, perfume yourself, calm yourself, and set yourself, set yourself right on that stool.
It almost seems false, right?
Falls? He'll be here any minute now, as quick as a rooster's crow.
Yes, you're right. A kikiriki. I will go to... Where was I going again?
An uncountable swarm of people, sitting, standing, leaning on the walls, they enter, leave, scream, laugh, smoke. The most orderly image is that of the children, perfectly uniformed and grouped together very thoughtfully in a corner of the room.
Excuse me, chicharrones, little chicharrones. Order, there's enough for everyone. There's enough for everyone.
They topple the platter. Some, the many, grab chicharrones from the floor.
Not from the floor, no, not from the floor. Please, gentlemen.
Miss Pura?
Not now, love. Adelina, do me a favor of wiping this up.
Miss Pura?
Later. Anyone can slip on this mess of grease.
We didn't get any chicharrones.
I'll bring you some now.
No, it's always the same.
You won't get any gum. None of you will get gum if you keep complaining, and it's bubble gum. My fist is what you'll eat, you rude boy.
Adelina cleans the grease from the floor.
Pura.
These are some fucking people.
The pig was pretty big, but it wasn't that big.
Uh-huh.
Hold on tight to that plate of chicharrones, yes?
Yes, of course, I understand.
These are hard times.
Good evening, Adana. Sorry if I'm intruding.
How are you, Perez?
Surviving.
And your wife?
Not well, and if I told you otherwise, I'd be lying. That's why I was asking if the arrangements for the fucker bed had finally come through, because I've been
Fowler, Perez. Fowler bed.
It's just that the bed sores
That
really
will all get figured out, Perez, not to worry. Come see me first thing Monday morning.
This Monday?
This Monday is the day after tomorrow. Let's say the next, since as you can see, Adelina, give Perez 2 or 3 chicharrones.
It's just that the position of the bed
Come with me, Perez.
It won't do much good. I don't have a single healthy tooth in my mouth.
No worry, Perez. You can just suck on them.
Adelina and Perez exit. Adan Robespierre cleans the glass of Evaristo's portrait with his saliva. A car parks in front of the house and honks several times.
Adelina, Pura.
2 men dressed in white lead Evaristo in a wheelchair up to the door of the house. One pushes the wheelchair while the other holds the IV bag. They leave him in the same door. Dago enters. One of the men offers him to hold the IV bag. Dago steps up and holds it. The men leave. Silence in the entire room.
I'm alive! God damn it!
Dear Evaristo, after 30 years of painful absence, separated from all you have and still love most, after uncountable days in which you had done nothing but dream for the much longed for return to the land that birthed you, today, on such a special day, in which destiny chose for you to be once again with us, those who are now here and those about to arrive, we welcome you. We welcome you with respect and profound graciousness. What else can we tell you? What else but to offer you all the love that you deserve? Because how can one put such affection into words? Enough of acrimonies and deferences. Enough of being from here and being from there. Enough of shores and shorisms. Enough. Cuba, yes. And Yankees too.
Evaristo, veo.
Yerandy!
Dago offers Adan the IV bag. Adan walks up and grabs it. Dago goes out in search of Piedad.
Welcome to town, brother-in-law. Don't be scared. We're with family. I'm Adan Robespierre. Maybe you don't recognize me. Yes? No? I want you to know that it gives me great pleasure to have you home again. I apologize for this ridiculous tears, but it's that I have a knot in my throat and that by God, I don't know how to untie it. My brother-in-law, dear brother-in-law.
Piedad returns, followed by Dago. Silence in the entire room. Evaristo does not lift his head, perhaps he can't. Piedad surrounds him and bends down in front of him.
Veo, God damn it. Veo.
Gratis.
Dago takes the IV bag.
God never abandons us, sister.
He doesn't. It's true, Veo. Isn't it true? He doesn't.
It's true.
Surely they brought the suitcases in from the back patio to the back of the house. What do you want to bet?
I can see it now. It boggles the mind.
I also don't want anything.
What he brought was cash. What do you want to bet?
That's what people are doing.
He looks good. Here, everything costs an arm and a leg.
You know that pig fat gets me an upset stomach, and I spend a whole week farting. It's not a problem. I just don't eat chicharrones. You know, I don't eat chicharrones. Though it really bothers me. And I'm talking quietly. What really bothers me, because what is a chicharrón? It's a fried pig skin. Right? So what do you think it's for? Oh, man. No. I'm going to hell, period. I hope the pig sits well in your stomach. Now, yes, not even a grain of salt. Not for a grain of salt do I want anyone at my front door. Don't make me speak quietly again. I'm going to give you a smack in the face.
Let's see. How do I explain this? He slipped a disc while he was still working in the Coca-Cola. Note that the Coca-Cola is what to pay him like 100,000, 200,000, or 300,000. I don't know, a disgusting sum. And with that money, he set up his first home. Okay.
Yeah, I understand. The affidavit is like a help that the state gives you, no?
So we're not getting any gum.
Who said that? The teacher's going to get us some.
Okay, dumbass, go ahead and believe that.
Why don't you shut up?
Hey, Perez, in that sweater?
What sweater?
Don't act dumb with me, I know you were back there.
Yeah, I was there for 2 hours fighting for un chicharrón.
They made you a present, it's nice.
No, my dear, this sweater was brought from Camagüey by my daughter like 2 years ago.
From Camagüey?
Is it designer?
And it's like new.
Because I only wear it on Sundays or on special occasions. I'll see you later.
Watch yourself, Pérez.
Man, Evaristo.
No.
Don't you see he's a consummate little bitch?
What a mouth on you, such a mouth.
What a bitch, what a bitch.
They kicked him out of here for being a slut for, well, you know.
Oh, but he doesn't seem so...
Like hell he doesn't.
But I mean, how much?
Any size will do.
The multitude has completely dissipated, except the children, who are half asleep on the floor, one on top of the other. There's a good amount of disorder in the room. Pura and Piedad enter. Pura brings the pig's head held up by its ear.
If you want, I can stand and help you clean up a bit.
No, what for? Tomorrow I'll get up early and mop.
Piedad.
Yes, Buddha?
I know how to clean shit. I clean shit like nobody else in this town.
Hey, Buddha, better not even think about it.
Thanks for the pig head.
It's the last we could do for all your help, Buddha.
I'm going to teach a class about stew. Come, my loves. Time to go. It's really late and you won't want to wake up early.
Miss Buddha, isn't it true that we're not going to sing?
No, it's too late now.
See, I told you.
Oh, poor things, they must be exhausted.
Start walking. See you tomorrow, Piedad.
They exit. Piedad pulls out a chair, throws herself on the seat. Aran Robespierre enters, drinking a beer.
He fell asleep?
In my bed.
Poor thing, he's so exhausted. Tomorrow we'll figure it out.
I'm not sleepy.
You are done.
2 beers and I'm done?
I can't go on. Tomorrow I won't be worth 2 cents.
Lie down then. I'm going to stay here for a bit, thinking.
Thinking.
Until I finish the beer.
What's the matter, Adan?
Nothing. I'm not tired.
Adan, you never lose sleep. What's the matter?
Well, I lost it. This time I lost everything, including my sleep. Maybe it's better you go lie down, Piedad.
I lost my sleep too.
200-pound pig, 10 boxes of beer. What do you want me to do? It's enough to worry one, isn't it?
My conscience is squeaky clean.
Who would have imagined?
Didn't I tell you you were exaggerating? Did I tell you or what?
But you're not going to tell me that that's the norm. You're not going to go and tell me that that's the norm.
I don't know what to tell you.
You knew it, right?
You what?
Knew that he was like that.
Oh, for God's sake, Adan.
I'm just asking.
How was I supposed to know? Do you think that if I had known that Evaristo was in this condition, I would have been this carefree?
I'm just asking, okay? Don't get all dramatic.
Why?
Now look, I'm not trying to be the bad guy here.
He doesn't have anyone else.
Hold on, if that's what you're thinking, oh, Piedad.
But he had lots of money. He saved up for 15 years, if you can imagine. But then he has spent other 15 years wasting it all on medicine. And us as well. On you.
Who was talking about money?
Be like that.
What?
Be like that.
What do I have?
You have $1 stuck to your forehead.
Me? Me? Have you heard me even mention that word?
No, but I'm just telling you. I'm telling you.
So?
So what?
I don't think he's doing well. He's not well at all, to be frank.
Yes, he's sick.
Really bad.
You don't need a degree to realize that.
I'm glad that you understand.
But now he's here with me.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's in good hands.
And may God strike me down. Okay, you don't need a degree to realize that Evaristo already has a foot in the grave.
Adan,
I'm sorry, I know it's hard, but it's the moment to open your eyes.
Adan, Evaristo will die when God wants.
For the same reason I was telling you that a trip at this point in his life.
That's why he traveled.
He told you that?
No, but one doesn't need a degree to realize it.
You knew.
No, I swear I didn't.
And you made me play the fool. You knew it well and good. You were waiting intently for it.
I already told you I didn't. But now I know, and it makes no difference all the same.
Of course it does.
What changed? Tell me. What is going to change?
A lot.
How much?
There are some weights I can't carry, Piedad.
As Robespierre exits, we hear his slam. Piedad stays seated, watching everything, watching nothing in particular. Dago enters in a hurry, putting on a sweater, quickly and badly.
Mima,
For the love of God, what happened?
I'm gonna fetch Dr. Carimano.
But what happened to Evaristo?
The pain, it barely lets him breathe.
Oh, dear Lord, hurry, Dago.
They leave, Dago to the street and Piedad inside the house. Adan returns, followed by a dog.
You're precisely the one I was looking for. You're the one. Come here. Come, Morfina. Come. Don't be scared. You're at home. Make yourself at home. That's it, Jen. That's it. Yeah, clean my face. Pee on my face. Where you come from, comrade? Taking bitches at this hour, right? Morfina, someone got you by the balls. You like it, Morfina, huh? Talking to you, goddammit. Morfina, answer me. Morfina, it's okay. Yesterday, it's midnight. No, it's later than midnight. Yesterday, you were nothing, and today, you are named Morfina. Morphine until God wills it. Scram. Get out of here.
Super Island. In the main room of the house, Evaristo and Piedad very much together, very close. Piedad shaves Evaristo.
It was in Santa Clara. I'll never forget it. The 20th of October of 2004 in the very same Plaza Overche. I will never forget it. I happened to see it by chance because you know that I really never pay attention to those political things. It got so... The people, imagine, seeing him like that falling. He is Fidel. I don't know if it was the shock, but I felt a huge collective gasp of, oh shit, and shit. It was quite a knock he took on his left knee, or right, I don't remember. And another here, close to the neck. They started to say, I mean, you know how people are. They started to say that it was El Che who pushed him. God forgive me. I don't laugh at things like that. And not because of politics, because at the end of the day, but because of the man who was the one who took the fall.
They showed it many times on TV over there, too. You know.
Yes?
Yeah.
I can imagine the commotion.
Yeah, the stupidity of that fall. The face, the ground. The face, the ground. The face, the ground. The face, the ground. That doesn't say much to someone who has to work 12 hours, and maybe more than 12 hours.
So there was a commotion.
Yeah, and the joke of the fall of Fidel.
I knew it. Perhaps I didn't ask you over the phone because of those topics. It's better not to.
Well, there's people over there that live to follow the news, and then those that don't regret it. I mean, seriously.
Then I leaned out the window, and the people were all leaning out as well. We saw each other, Evaristo. We saw each other, and none of us knew what to do. Luckily, a few minutes later, he was on his feet.
I can imagine the commotion.
The silence. You can't imagine the silence.
The silence?
Yes, so much silence.
Imagine that. Silence.
Well, that's what I heard. I don't mind everything happening at once, but just one thing and it racks my brains. I prefer a simple life.
It wasn't that big a deal.
It was a big enough deal, Bebo, if you'll forgive me.
No, it really wasn't, Tita, if you'll forgive me.
He fell, Evaristo. He fell and he wasn't faking it. Something that we could not see vaporized or broke or shattered. Oh shit, I cut you. Forgive me, brother.
No, don't worry about it. I cut myself way more.
Move your hand, let me see.
Oh, so much for a little cut.
I am such an idiot.
Stop it now, you're scaring me.
Did you understand me, Bebo?
Well, I saw and lived all kinds of things over there, Piedad. And I never lifted a finger for or against anything.
The best thing you ever did.
After all, the damage was done, right? The wound was already made.
Wound? Wound is what I just did to your face.
Let him bleed.
Early in the morning, Piedad sweeps, cleans, disinfects. Dago enters with 2 cups of coffee, still steaming.
Did he fall asleep?
He sleeps, he wakes.
Poor thing.
Why don't you lie down for a bit?
Me? Oh, sure. Just look at this house.
I'll help you later.
You lie down. Go, lie down.
I don't even have a drop of sleep left in me.
Take advantage of this time.
Oh, no, really, no.
All right.
And people?
They picked him up early.
Did he sleep?
I don't even know.
I thought he had gotten some vacation time off.
That's what he said.
What, people God doesn't even have a name.
Be grateful that he hasn't been kept up to date.
Why?
He'd have a heart attack, and we'd have to go running to the hospital. Nah? Let him find out and see the mess that erupts. How much did everything cost finally? You never told me.
The vial was 100 pesos, 250 for these 3.
That's absurd.
And thankfully we were able to get by on that.
Yeah, that's true. Don't even dream of us getting an allowance.
I have the green light with this contact. How many I want and when I want.
Really? Just like that?
Mm-hmm.
Piedad takes out some bills from her bosom and gives them to Dago.
Here you go. Evaristo gave me what he had in his pocket.
What's that, Mima?
For whatever you need, take it. What am I going to do with this money up here?
Give it back to him.
It's necessary. In real life, right now, we really need it.
Come on, Mima. We'll figure something out. We'll come up with something. We'll improvise.
Take it. It's not so much. When we run out, then we'll see.
Dago takes the money. A knock at the door.
Shit, it's never too early to start.
Piedad! Good morning.
You're late.
Can I come in?
Breaking my... Come in, Adelina.
She's all yours.
Good morning.
What of it, Adelina?
Quite a mess, huh?
A pigsty, go figure.
Oh, Piedad, I'm so sorry to bother you so early with you so busy.
Don't worry about it, Adelina.
It's just that I didn't have any other...
Talk. I'm listening.
It's nothing, Piedad. I'm here because they gave me the job of accompanying Lieutenant Demetrio.
Oh, how nice, Adelina. I'm happy for you. Congratulations.
Responsibilities are responsibilities. It is my job. It is my turn.
Don't get so worked up now. Accompany him. Don't be an idiot. The militants lead a good life.
Well, he's waiting outside. Should I let him in?
Oh, Adelina, I feel so bad to do this, you know. But now's not a good time. The house is turned upside down. Better another day, right?
Another day, and suppose you can't stop by the station with the curiosity that is Evaristo.
No, don't you worry. Any day now, I'll skip down to the police station and talk to him.
It's an official citation, Piedad. I'm sorry. It has to be today.
Oh, Adelina, no need for you to get rough. But please.
Just a few questions, confirm a few details, check the passport, a normal conversation.
Hold on one moment, please. I don't think I understand. A normal conversation? What does said lieutenant have to converse?
This is routine, Piedad. Don't worry, relax. Everybody who arrives has to go through the same process.
Which process?
Nothing, just confirming the data, updating the data. It's all about data finding.
Oh God, it seems you really were late.
Piedad.
Yes.
It would be worse to make Evaristo go all the way to the station for this trifle.
Trifle? Trifle? Damn, you really break it. Tell him to come in. Let him in, see what he wants.
We won't take much of your time.
That's the hope. That's the hope.
Lieutenant, here, come in.
My
Lieutenant Demetrius, crap, my tongue, it's all twisted. Waiting to enter, a beautiful person, a very good person.
Please walk on this side, I was just mopping.
The lieutenant enters, dressed as a civilian, and brings a folder under his arm.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lieutenant.
I'm sorry to come so early, but it's just that in general, families go out later in the day to have fun, and that it makes our work a little more difficult.
Sit down, Lieutenant.
Thank you. It will only be a few minutes.
Lieutenant Demetrio sits and Adelina sits close by. Lieutenant Demetrio opens his folder and takes out a few documents to do his work.
She is Piedad, Lieutenant, the wife of Robespierre.
Yes, I've got that.
Tell us, sir.
Very well. Is the community member here?
Who?
Evaristo Manuel Lopez Beitia.
My brother.
The community member.
My brother Evaristo.
Is your brother the community member? Evaristo Manuel Lopez to be found?
My brother Evaristo is sleeping.
Where?
In bed.
Imagine that.
In bed.
Can you make him please come here, please?
It's 7:36 in the morning, Lieutenant, and this man didn't sleep at all last night. Can I be of service?
No. I'm very sorry. Please do me the favor of calling the community member, Evaristo Manuel Lopez Beitia.
What's going on, Mima? What's the trouble?
Are you Evaristo Manuel Lopez?
No, Lieutenant. He is Dago, the son of Robespierre.
Of course.
Is there a problem, Lieutenant?
Routine.
The lieutenant came to check on Evaristo, Dago.
They figured that due to Evaristo's condition, it would be real difficult to go to the station. They saved him the trip. Cheer up.
What a nice gesture to come calling at her home 20 to 8 in the morning. We'll never be able to return such generosity, Lieutenant.
But Evaristo's sleeping, so...
Oh, but he can go just back to sleep after.
Tell us, Lieutenant. How can we help you? What do you need?
I need the community member.
Here comes the community member, Lieutenant. Here comes...
Coming in on his wheelchair.
Good morning.
Good morning, Evaristo. How did you sleep?
I didn't, thanks.
Good morning. You are the community member.
The very same one wheeled before you, Lieutenant, as you can see. At your service.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, don't worry.
Don't lie to me, Bebo. Are you sure?
You tell me.
Well, before anything else, thank you so much for your time. I promise I won't take too much of it up. It's about confirming and updating some data, okay?
Go ahead.
Your full name is Evaristo del Carmen Manuel Lopez Beitia.
Do you think it's too short?
From Las Villas, current province of Villa Clara.
Yes.
Son of Manuel Lopez and Antonia Beitia.
Yes.
Born August 2nd, 1950, in what was then Sacred Heart in Ranchuelo.
At noon. Mom would say it was a son that could split rocks.
This. Do me a favor, Adelina.
Of course.
Aha, okay, so you arrived in the United States in North America on the 10th of June, 1980.
In the evening.
You left the country through the Mariel port.
Well, it wasn't so much leave.
It stayed clearly here.
Well, something is wrong.
What?
I never left the country.
Please.
They kicked me out.
The route this document indicates is...
Force.
Please cooperate. Neither you nor I have the whole day for this.
So I will cooperate. And they didn't have the whole day for this, which you see here.
Very well. By sea,
Illicitly.
reason, hostility to the revolution.
No, not to the revolution, to the vagina.
I'm very sorry, but it states plainly here that you...
Who gives a shit what it plainly states, Lieutenant? Kicked out for being a fag. A fag. Plainly state that.
The lieutenant gives other documents to Adelina.
Exactly how much time have you been living in the United States?
Exactly 30 years and a few days.
Do you receive any help from the North American government?
A pension?
Since when?
Since the year 1995.
For what reason?
I am a sick man.
Any other means of income?
None other, Lieutenant.
Are you affiliated with any political party or organization of the like?
No.
Then why did you come to Cuba, Evaristo?
Why did I come? To share a few days with my family.
Just for that?
What else? Anything else?
Your passport, please.
Daguito, do me the favor of handing my passport to the lieutenant, please.
Dago exits.
Do you want some water, Bebo?
No, fine.
Dago returns and hands the passport to the lieutenant, who checks it.
You arrived in Cuba in the afternoon from the Jose Marti International Airport, and for 15 days you will remain on national territory.
If it's no bother.
Which means that if on the 5th you will return to the United States of North America.
This is what Evaristo has planned.
I'm sure that is what you will do. No? Yes?
As is planned.
Return on the 5th.
Is that an order, Lieutenant?
No. No. That would be absurd.
Of course not, me. My uncle has to leave the 5th, and that's that.
Look, the authorities don't have the least interest. Look, let's be frank, just here between us. It's obvious that you didn't just come to visit your family. Your intentions, Evaristo Manuel, seem pretty clear, extremely clear. And that is known, and extremely well known by all the authorities that I represent. Now, you listen to me. I know that it can sound like conjecture. Yes, it's true, but in the end, what does it matter? That which matters now. Please don't interrupt me. We are only trying to do our job here. And for that reason, and that is why I'm here today, in no way are we trying to pressure you or scare you into leaving the country. Is that clear? Mm-hmm. Although it's a well-founded, extremely well-founded suspicion, it is of no interest to our authorities, okay? Okay. We trust in your seriousness, but we are no fools. Now, what I think is an intelligent move is that Evaristo return on the 5th, and that is only because that's the norm, that is the standard, what is to be done and what has to be done.
Who has ever seen such humiliation?
That is how it works.
What if he decides to stay 3 more months or a year?
To explain.
And if he wants to stay his whole life, what then? He's as Cuban as you or me, or is he 30 years less than me and you?
No. That's not how it works.
How it works? How can something like this work?
In this case, it's a process that the community member has to undertake within our consulate in the United States.
Ask permission?
If that were his intention, yes. If he would have to return and start the process. Return and repatriate.
Did I hear repatronize?
No, Dago, not patronize, patriate. Patriate.
It's true that what happens here doesn't happen anywhere else.
Very well. I'm merely doing my job, and you have a good stay.
Lieutenant, my passport.
No. Your passport stays here with me. Don't worry. We'll take responsibility.
One second. What if my uncle decides to go take a shit at Valle de Viñales? He has the money, he can do it if he has the money.
The things you think of, Dago, taking a shit to Pinar del Rio, could you imagine?
We will procure the authorization for him.
You're in prison, uncle.
Oh, no, another lunatic.
In prison and well.
What we want, comrade, is to prevent things from getting out of hand and avoid any unnecessary mishaps.
The damage is done, Lieutenant.
Don't complicate things, Piedad. If the lieutenant says...
Adelina, if you don't shut up, I swear by my mother's bone, I will sew your mouth shut.
I'll just carry on the will of the body that I represent, as you know.
Well, here. You all sit here. He leaves if he wants. If he wants to stay, he stays. And if you bother me too much, I'll tie him up. This is his house, the house he grew up in. And not even Mazantin the bullfighter, if he were to come back from the dead, will tear him from here. Nobody will tear him from me ever again. Do you hear me? No one. Bring the police, firemen, machine guns, cannons, helicopters, bomb my house. That's right. You'll have to kill me, Lieutenant. Leave me dumbstruck like a chicken. I warn you. I'm telling you, this time, I'm calling the shots.
That's not the point, miss.
You have been warned, Lieutenant.
Regrettably, I don't think that we are understanding each other.
Go. Do your job. Fuck your tactfulness.
Calm down, Tita, calm down. Adelina is right. The lieutenant is right. We don't have to complicate things any more than they are, okay? They're right. But what I don't understand is why we're arguing. Who said I'm not leaving? Who? Who said I would give up my little chance to win millions at the lotto, my sofa, my little alley cat, my little Virgen de la Caridad del Cobre? Can you imagine? I owe her so much. I just think now of returning and lighting all my candles for her. No way. I don't dream of giving any of that up. Not even this disease that has become almost like an old friend that devours everything it finds. And what it can today, it will devour tomorrow. It doesn't matter where. No, of course, I won't give up any of my loves. Lieutenant. Never. It was hard enough to plant them, birth them, raise them. Who said I would give them up? Please, peace. I return on the 5th, yes. The rest never even crossed my mind. Or you did it.
The lieutenant leaves.
When I swore that no one would tear you from me again, Bebo, I was including you.
Dago pushes a Fowler bed and puts it in the middle of the room. He tends to the bed and then helps Piedad tuck in Evaristo.
You didn't need a degree to realize that my uncle Evaristo was a sick man, a very sick man. His health is worsening. His fits of pain are getting more frequent and longer. His sores, so numerous, have started to infect even his little teeth. But today's a good day. As if by magic, a Fowler bed materialized in our room. A strange gesture from whom I dare not even think. What is true is what we didn't expect it so soon, and if I said otherwise, I'd be lying. The Fowler slightly improves the living conditions of the exile. However, not everything that glitters is a Fowler bed.
In the living room, Evaristo lying down asleep. There are other implements that indicate the possible and accelerated deterioration of Evaristo's health.
Tita.
You'll get better soon, Bebo.
Turn me over, Tita?
Relax.
For God's sake, I'm asking you, please turn me over on this side.
But you were just on that side.
It doesn't matter, Tita. Turn me over. Turn me over again.
Like that?
Like that. Like that.
Alain Robespierre enters.
Piedad, shh.
Give me a second.
Piedad kisses Evaristo's head.
Sleeping or in pain? One of the two.
Sit down, we have to talk.
What happened?
We got a problem, a big one.
Talk to me, Alan. What's the problem?
Perez.
What about Perez?
And I did what I could.
What about Perez? Speak clearly.
You know that his wife is in the same condition as Evaristo, or in worse condition, no?
Yes.
Perez has been waiting for months in the process, and until now, we haven't been able to resolve.
Don't tell me that poor Perez is dead.
No, Perez is fine. We just met with him.
So, what's wrong, Adan? Speak clearly.
You know, I don't like ambiguity one bit.
So?
People are taking the situation with Evaristo the wrong way.
They think what they want to think. I explained it to them very clearly.
Don't get rash.
Was I clear or was I not clear?
Well, the point is that it's reached political dimensions, and now the Perez case is the last straw.
And has their shame not reached shameful dimensions?
We have to give the Fowler bed to Perez right now.
What?
Don't act so surprised. You knew this was going to happen. It lasted long enough. Perez's wife has absolute priority over the bed. You knew it was going to happen. This is This is the way it should be.
This bed has been here for 15 days already.
Clandestinely.
Regardless.
Shadily even, illegally.
No, it's not like that.
How is it then? You think people are imbeciles? Perez is within his rights.
Now, and 20 months ago?
Put into your head once and for all, Evaristo does not belong to us. Your brother is a community member that stayed for no reason whatsoever. Did I warn you or did I not warn you?
To whom does he belong then?
I don't know, Piedad. And there's nothing I can do.
And what do I do with him? Lay him on a hammock?
Or carry him on your back. But first thing tomorrow, Perez's wife needs to be sleeping in that bed. I did everything I could. As far as I could and however I could. I even did what I shouldn't have.
What happened to the incorruptible one? What did you do? You even killed a pig in his honor to greet him. And when he arrived, you even shed a tear. And now he's dying, and overnight your heart has turned to stone. What has happened to the incorruptible one? What hasn't happened?
It went from brown to black. That's what. And now I'll have to lose something. Now I'm going to lose something. I don't know yet what it is, but I see it in his eyes. I can read it.
Don't cry.
I'm not crying. I'm not crying. Just see my face melting.
Yeah.
No more. Look at me. Does this seem right to you?
Very well. When are they coming? They're coming to pick it up.
Tomorrow
already.
First thing tomorrow, Perez's wife has to be sleeping in that bed.
Very well.
One more thing.
They're cutting off my water and power?
No.
That's all that's left.
I will be gone a few days while Evaristo, it's in here.
Well, he's alive.
I don't need to be here.
Yes, get out, or you won't catch the plague, right? Right?
Dago enters holding the supplies in his hands.
3 sad tigers.
Shit.
I bought one and he gave me 2 more on layaway.
Only 2?
2.
This is absurd.
Yes, absurd. Things are bad.
How much do we owe?
10.
10? Which are?
1,500 pesos.
Oh God, hold on.
We'll have to sell something.
Yes. What other choice do we have? Begin with the television. Check to see how much they'll give us for it. It's brand new, only a year old.
People?
People just digs his heels in. Hear me? Digs in those heels.
It's his, isn't it?
In this home, nothing belongs to anyone. Everything belongs to everyone in the world.
You say so. Take this. It's the devil's work.
They're coming to get the bed tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Tomorrow already?
At dawn.
Man. Fan, a refrigerator can get through, but a Fowler bed? This is truly for shit right now.
Dadito, my head's going to explode.
Evaristo, laying down asleep on the Fowler bed, mutters and moans in his sleep. Dago is seated in a chair with his head leaning on the bed. Adam Robespierre enters, coming from the inside of the house with a small suitcase in his hand. He wants to pass quickly, and when he's almost completely out of the room, Dago surprises him.
People!
I didn't mean to wake you up.
I was awake. You think a human being can sleep like this?
You probably don't have much of an ass or back left. Lay down a bit, get some rest. Who knows what kind of a night awaits you?
I was referring to Uncle.
Oh, that too. Truth is, real pity.
You're leaving?
This has nothing to do with your family.
Mima was telling me.
It's hard for me too.
I can imagine.
There are responsibilities I have that there's no way to avoid, and you know that.
Yes, I know.
Forgive me, but I'll be away a few days, but only a few days.
Till Uncle dies, right?
Don't look at it that way.
Until Uncle gets fucked, right?
You don't have to be as brash as to say fucked, son.
Until when then?
Until when? I don't know, it depends.
It depends on Uncle.
Well, no, of course not.
It depends on Uncle?
Let's see, it depends and doesn't depend.
So you'll be back tomorrow or after tomorrow?
I don't know. I already told you that it depends.
I asked you if it was Uncle.
You're not a kid anymore, Nago.
No.
You're a grown man, straight and narrow. So there are some things that should be perfectly clear to you right now.
Pretty much.
My son, Alan Alejandro's Piel, people, is not just people or the incorrupted one, as you call me. Alejandro's Piel is also a responsibility, sacred, or however you want to call it, but it is a job. And if I do not look at myself today in this mirror and look at myself, who will look at myself tomorrow? You understand, son? It's my duty. My duty.
And Mima and me?
What about you?
What's it our duty to do?
Your duty to understand, for example.
Understand what?
Understand it.
Understand people? That uncle will die?
Understand that I have my reasons, just as Evaristo has his.
Choose between keeping him alive or having you back at home.
You're pissing me off now. It's impossible to have a serious conversation with you.
You know, people, sometimes I ask myself how Mima has been able to be with you all of these years.
With us?
Yes, with you all. With both of you.
Both?
Yes, you and with the other one.
I don't understand that.
Let's see. How do I explain?
Yes, explain it to me. Explain yourself.
It's just that I prefer to think of all of you, and not just you. So there are two. Because if you were just one, if by chance the man who gave me life and raised me is now leaving as only one, I think I'll kill myself.
What are you talking about, Daryl?
About family. About what one of you two always told me we were.
And we are family, and there's nothing in the world that